Look at how this just ate this up. All right, my hair is freshly washed. I'm so stinking excited. Low-key, I want to continue to gatekeep this combo, but it's time that I put you guys on to the only wash and go combo you will need all year round. And I know that because this is what I use all year round. I try products, I like products, I love some products. But if I need a guaranteed good hair day, humidity-proof hair day, long-lasting, well-defined wash and go, this is the combo I'm gonna use. So let's talk about it. Hey baby loves, welcome back to the Fiesta. If you're new here, my name is Keishana Dupuy, and if you're not, you're loyal. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell down below if you're interested in seeing weekly hair or skin product reviews, tips, tricks, and advice every Sunday. Ta-da! Ooh. Yo, I'm so clumsy. Okay, hold on. Ta-da! This is the combo. This is the combo. This. First up, we have the Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic Curl Stimulator. I ride with this so hard. I have not stopped using it since I started using it. This is what we're using as our base gel. This is a botanical base gel. This is your step one. I love a good leave-in conditioner. This is basically a leave-in conditioner and a gel in one. This is made with aloe vera, marshmallow, and nettle. It is for kinky, curly, and wavy textures. Basically, if you got a little something to it, you can use this. It is meant to give you a bit of a hold. I don't really get a hold from this. I don't want to go too hard into this because honestly, I have reviewed individually each of these products. But I'm gonna give you a little something. This is meant to strengthen, promote growth, and provide shine with the aloe vera, horsetail, and nettle. The two biggest things, the slip and provide shine. I don't think anyone I know has tried this and not gotten those two things from it. Strengthens your hair, promotes hair growth. Everyone has a different experience with that, and it's hard to tell sometimes, right? If your hair is growing or what's making it grow. Also, it does claim to tame frizz, so that's step one. You want to detangle and tame the frizz right here. Next, second thing we go in with, it is the Doux Bee Girl Supercharged Honey Curl Custard. This is specifically formulated for thirsty hair on the mend, powered by the science of supercharged honey to reclaim your hair's natural softness, bounce, and shine. It hydrates, protects, and defines even the tightest of curls with no crunch or flaky residue. This has honey, aloe, vitamins B, C, and E, keratin, and silk amino acid. And third, last but not least, this is the Doux Bee Girl Crazy Sexy Curl Supercharged Honey and all-in-one setting foam. You have heard me talk about all of these products for a reason, because individually you could do damage with these. You're gonna have a good hair day. Together, I'm about to this mousse is an all-in-one. Styler conditions, detangles, defines, and sets wash and goes. Twist out, braid outs, and TWAs in one step. It is fast drying with flexible hold and no frizz or flaking. I gotta show y'all exactly how I use it. I got pictures and videos of different scenarios of when this combo made my hair last. Here's this clip from the other day. I walked through the rain. This is from today. I actually just did this combo this week and said, you know what, I have to show y'all. First thing you want to do, you need to start off with a really good wash day. If you haven't clarified your hair this month, go ahead and grab that clarifying shampoo and clarify that head. If you haven't deep conditioned, I deep condition every week. If you have not deep conditioned, go ahead and deep conditioning. I want you detangled and I want you ready. Okay, so your hair gotta be red. Look, boom. I want you to be able to finger comb. But wait, before you get out the shower and after you rinse out the deep conditioner, get a good amount of water in your hair. And while it's in that softened, malleable state full of water, step out that water, grab Uncle Funky's Curl Stimulator and apply it all throughout your hair. I don't like to keep adding water because it's already such a slippery, light product that I feel like it's making it fall out my hair. So once my hair is fully soaked, that is when I squish it out just a little bit. Just you want the water to stay in it. Just because this, when I say this has helped me retain moisture as a low porosity girly, I struggle so bad with moisture retention. This helps immensely. And you're gonna notice the difference between if you apply it in the shower while your hair is soaking wet versus when you kind of sit down and get ready to style. If you apply it then, it still works. It just doesn't have the same impact. I've been out the shower for a little bit and look, it's because my hair was fully wet and I applied it in the shower and my hair now is shiny, soft. You could just see, you see the juiciness, you see the shine, you see how it's like ready to be styled. All right, now for the exciting part. Here is the very slippery, I can't tilt too much. This is, it's a new jar, so it's pretty full. It's time. So as you can see, my hair is wet. It has the Uncle Funky's Daughter already applied to it. I'm grabbing my Tangle Teaser. Feel free to use your Denman brush, your whatever allows you to get out any knots. Go ahead and do that. Here's how the custard looks. Literally clear. You can see the yellow tint, the honey in the jar, but once it's in your hand, you literally don't see it. And you're just gonna apply it. If you want to, I like to do from root to end, simply because when I do ends to root, it don't be getting enough product. And I really think it's important for the best outcome. You're gonna need to get it in the root so it lay down. And, ooh, look at how this just ate this up. Just absolutely absorb this Bee Girl custard. The dude knew what they was doing when they created this. Like, so good, so good. And boom, y'all watched me do that in live time. I was talking your ear off the entire time. You didn't see me apply more Uncle Funky's Daughter or use any tools to do this. My hair just naturally reacted this way from smoothing in that custard. I know, but because we are trying to fight with all our might and get the humidity to stay the heck away, you're gonna go ahead and grab a pump of the mousse. This is a pretty small section. This is a lot of mousse. I'm still gonna apply it, but please know you don't need this much at all. That was a lot of mousse. I just smoothed it out a bit and wiped it off because that was too much for that little section. But look at that. You see what I see? Y'all see what's happening? I'm telling y'all, this combo is insane together. And it's from the same line. They're literally like, it's meant to be used together. It says to set it. But something about adding this, it's supposed to have its own hold. But something about this just takes this combo there. I promise you. I do, on the pieces that are grumpy, I do manipulate it at the mousse step. But I make sure that it's as soon as I apply it and I notice something wrong, I can apply a little bit more when my hair is still in that wet phase. What I'm basically saying is don't mess with your hair. Don't mess with that section once it's already kind of laid down and starting to get tacky. When you get that little goopy goop going on, it's so lightweight, it's barely noticeable. But like once your hair has laid and looks like this, where there's no frizz, just don't mess with it. That is the key to a beautifully well-defined humidity-free wash and go. So okay, I've been talking. Let's do the rest of our head so y'all can see that I'm not even joking. Like this is gonna take you there with this combo. And as you can see in the pictures and videos, I use this on my color treated hair. I use this on looser hair textures, thicker hair textures, after a haircut, before. I've used this literally all year round. This combo reacts well at all times. I don't know what the Doux did, and if it was up to me, my little key bundle would be Uncle Funky's and the Doux making a collab, because fire. The back of my hair definitely got about 2 textures going on, and it is definitely thicker than the front of my hair. So let me show you how the back reacts. I didn't get enough Uncle Funky's Daughter in this back section, so just spray, re-wet, and apply my Uncle Funky's Daughter. You don't want to do too much. You really don't need it to already be like juicy curly already. But you definitely want it to, you want to definitely feel the slip. You want to feel a little bit of that product in your hair. If you're not feeling it in that section, just apply a bit more. You don't need to do too much. I recently discovered that I don't need to be doing that small of a piece when I'm applying, but when I'm applying the custard in the beginning, I would do super small pieces. But no, you don't need to. As long as you feel like your product is able to distribute throughout that piece, like I'm telling you, the custard just be having the hair laid. Make sure you can really saturate that whole section, get it through, get it root to end. But this piece for sure, I want it to be like that. I want it reacting. I want it laying down. I want to see that the product has actually gotten throughout the sections before I move on to my mousse step. Please, that's the key here. And here you go. Here's how that back section looks and is reacting. Super juicy, defined, shiny, and gorgeous. Frizz-free reaction. If you're not already someone that does wash and goes and really about this life, smaller sections until your hair gets used to the manipulation. I feel like it really took me the full year, and it was this combo that made a difference. Long lasting results, I wasn't getting it until I got this combo right here. And now after a year, I finally feel like I can do bigger sections and get my hair done faster. I know what to look for. I know when to apply more of which product, you know, like just give your hair a little time to get used to what you're trying to do. I also feel like I have started to moisture train my hair by doing the wash and goes, because child, the way it would be dry versus now, day 4, day 5, day 6, I'm able to get there and still kind of have a shiny looking hairstyle, which in the past just was not happening for me. Something else is, feel free to apply the custard in bigger sections and then split that section into smaller sections and apply the mousse on a smaller scale so that you can make sure it's really laying everything down and you're getting the results that you want. A little goes a long way with all of these products. It has so much slip that it provides. I absolutely love it. Okay, like for example, this piece right here, I don't know if y'all can tell how frizzy it's looking to me. I don't want it to look like that. If it's already looking frizzy, it's gonna stay frizzy. So I dip my finger in the custard and I'm just smoothing that piece down. I have noticed that when it's time to help a piece, I can't really do extra mousse. The extra mousse it don't make it long lasting. The extra custard though, that makes it hold. It actually gets the frizzies that I'm seeing down. So I like doing more custard. I think everyone's hair is pretty different though. So if you find that you can apply more of the mousse, then do more of the mousse. But for me, it's definitely more custard. Just custard. You see how I got my hair laying out? Like, yes. And I will say, it's a lot to finger coil your whole head, but in terms of training your curls, I do feel like that made the biggest difference in my styling results, especially once it was fully dry. Not so much when they were wet did I notice it, but for sure, once it dries, it make a big difference to finger coil your hair. So if you got the time, go ahead and finger coil. We got one half done so quickly. Do you see how it's laid? Do you see how my hair is taking in the product? That is very exciting for me because my hair be struggling. It be fighting to not take in any moisture and actual hydration. But boom. Okay, don't apply too much of this. So once you apply it in the shower, just put it aside. You don't want to apply too much. You don't want it to be too slippery. Get it throughout the hair. Make sure you can feel the slip, but like not dramatically. You don't want too much because we need the custard to be able to stick and lay the hair before we go in with the mousse. Because when you put too much Uncle Funky's like I did in the back, it caused a good amount of frizz, and then you end up having to overuse product and put a bunch of custard, which typically that's not the case. Quick update, this is how that piece is looking. But let me finish off my hair and then I could talk to y'all about diffusing. Coil appreciation, like how stinking gorgeous is this little coil? This side, honestly, the very front of my hair always takes really well. The back gets a little frizzy, a little just, it don't be juicy and holding to the custard like the front does. I don't know why that is, but every time. Okay, we're smoothing it in, and see that juiciness? Like, it's so pretty. You don't need too much mousse. You just want to set it. You want to, whatever the custard just did, you just using the mousse to lay it extra down, to set it in place. I love the shine. It looks so good and healthy. What's crazy with this is that as it dries, look at this side, as I've been styling this side, it's getting curlier, it's getting juicier. The shine is really coming through. It's something about when it starts to dry that you really see the impact of the combo, which is kind of crazy to me Because typically with other products that I like and I get excited for and I do the reviews and I'm like, wow, this is awesome, I get really good results while they're wet. And then two things can happen. Either once it's dried, it looks a little frizzy, it didn't hold, it reacted not well, or it looks great, it dries well, but then by day 2, I'm back to looking dry and not as luscious. And I understand it's my hair type. I have a lot of hair, I have type 4 hair, and it's low porosity. So I think so my hair naturally does not hold it all in the way that a high porosity hair does, or a looser curl pattern does. But this, if you got type 4 hair, I promise this combo gonna hold you down. And we're done. Look at how pretty. Okay, wait, I look like the Grudge just now. Okay. Do you see? This side has already started to dry, and this side I just finished. I like, so pretty. So pretty. The shine is coming through, but we're not done. We're not done. To get this humidity-proof wash and go, you must dry your hair. For a long time, I think that's why my wash and goes weren't working. I refused to use heat unless I was doing my once a year soap press for a good 6 years of my natural hair journey, but no longer. For the past year, I have been consistently diffusing my hair every week, every wash day, because it makes a big difference in my styling. My hair lasts longer. The reason I originally started diffusing is because I learned that it's actually healthier for your hair. Your hair breaks off less. The frizz will stay minimal. It just stays locked into how you styled it, while giving you a little, you know, a little volume, because it shrinks up, it gets bigger, your roots dry, it's great. So here's the key. If you have an overhead dryer, which I do recommend you invest in, if you have overhead dryer, go ahead and sit under that overhead dryer for a good 20 minutes. Let your hair get 80% dry. I actually do still like a good air dry. I feel like just to finish it off, but the overhead of your style, to get it to stay looking good, you have to get that dry. If you don't have an overhead dryer, no worries, because I actually do like to diffuse. It takes longer because my hair is thick, but I feel like it looks a little better when I diffuse. I can't even tell you where I got this blow dryer. I've had it for years. What brand is it? I think the label literally came off. So you want to hover. It's gonna take a while. Get distracted, play music, dance around, do what you gotta do, but you want to hover over your hair. Allow it to dry in its space without the movement. Just let it dry. But then once it dries, I recently learned this trick. I thought you just wanted it to stay like that. We didn't want to touch it, but no, we do. We want movement. We want it to look flowier. We want it to dry in its definition. We want it to dry, but not be stiff. Hold, but no stiffness is what the goal is. And with that, you gotta flip the hair, you gotta move it around, you gotta do all of that. You gotta get it dried all over. Literally, I flip my hair over and get it dry in the ends, in the back, all of it. Try to get your roots without sticking this in. I used to think I had to stick it in to dry it. No, hover, flip, dry, back, dry, and by then you should have almost fully dry hair, minimal to no frizz, and definition and volume. This is how you should look if you follow those tips. It started storming out of nowhere, so hopefully you guys can hear me, but here you go. Here's my hair fully diffused. It still has the shine, the definition, and honey, frizz where? Nowhere to be seen. This looks so stinky good, and it only gets better. That's the thing about this wash and go combo. It gets better over the days. If you have the day now when you get to go out, go. I typically actually do my hair pretty late, or at least the end of my day where I'm not going out, and that leaves me with two options. This is mostly dry. Really, it's the roots and certain pieces that are not fully dry. Luckily, I'm gonna be up for another hour or two, so I just let it fully air dry. If I was going to bed though, I've gone to bed with my hair at this state Just grab your satin silk scarf and put it in a pineapple. That's what you're gonna do every night. That's my next key tip to you. Pineapple your hair just with the scarf. I don't do any scrunchie, anything to hold it up. I think it leaves my hair with better results. And then in the morning, you just let it down. Unless I have an event to go to or something that I'm really trying to pop out for, I don't pick my hair out. It lasts even longer. Once you go picking and breaking the cast and really, you know, messing with it, you're gonna see more frizz faster and it'll react more to the humidity. So if you don't have a reason to do it and you actually want it to last for 5 days, don't pick it. Let your hair naturally get bigger. If you really don't like the slight cast that it leaves, because it gives you a nice like firm but soft hold, like my hair is moving, you see that movement, I just leave it. I leave it. The cast it's not crunchy to the point where I want to break it. I like it just this way. I can't. It's so juicy, so shiny. This is the original piece we did. You see that? But that's it. Look at the movement. Ooh. Ooh. Look at the back. I have really curl trained my hair. I wasn't even, this is not finger coiled. That's it though. I hope you guys enjoyed. I genuinely love each of these products on their own. They are great, but together, I promise you, this is a humidity proof, frizz-free, long-lasting wash and go combo that you have to try, and get it before the summer. Try it this spring, especially because, you know, spring showers. Test it out, get your technique down so that by the time summertime comes, you are set. I hope you try it. You have to come back and tell me if you try it, or hit me up on Instagram, whatever. Tell me if you try the combo. Let me know if you have any questions, product suggestions, or video requests. Comment them down below, and if you already selected, you will get a shout out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon. Ciao.